We doing it, baby. Hit them. Welcome back, people. My little G maniacs out there. Welcome back to another episode of Rated G with Gary G. Garcia and my brother and partner in misinformation, Brian T. Licata. You know who we are, so I don't need to say no more than that. We here, 11:30. What time is it by you, boss?
8:30.
8:30. It's so early by you, man. I feel like I should fucking. Really great after. I feel like it's just must be so cool to like be behind me right now. I feel like your day is longer. I know it's not, but it just feels that way.
It is longer because I do more than you during the day, for sure. So it is longer. Yeah, it's longer. There's more stress. There's more stuff going on.
I guess so. I want to give a Rated G shout out to my man BZ Badass, who just came to the 8 o'clock show and hit me off with some trees.
Oh,
so big up to you, man. You know, I was actually running low, so you know, BZ, you looked out for me, man. I appreciate that. And in case you're wondering, this episode is going to be brought to you by no other than Apollo Buds, which is normally where I get my trees from, but I was running low. If you're in Astoria, Queens, go check out my boy at Apollo Buds on Astoria Boulevard and Crescent Street. There you go, man. Go see my boy Lou. Tell him that Rated G sent you, and you get a free 8th with your first purchase, man. And you know the weekend's coming up, man. You get that weed going, get yourself a nice bottle of wine. Go into your closet. If you haven't got it yet, you better get it. XXX Playground, the best adult communication tool game ever made, man. And it's also the best way to get fist deep into someone you love. I know
like her hair.
She has great hair, right?
I like it, yeah.
Yeah, man. Mm-hmm. You know, she looks like she enjoys the game. You know, so check out XXXplayground.com, man. And if you want to support the podcast, go to anditwasgood.net and pick yourself up a Rated G mug with our quote on the back. It's my ignorance that makes me adorable. And it was when we made the cup, and I think it still is true today that it is my ignorance that makes me adorable. I could be wrong.
It's one of the things.
You know, I could be wrong. Mm-hmm. It wouldn't be the first time I was wrong. You know, but it's good to see you, Brian.
Dude, it's good to see you too, man.
You know, we've been gone for I think a week. We didn't do one this week, right?
Yeah, dude, it was almost 10 days. We haven't done a show.
Well, you know what? I hope somebody out there missed us.
I missed us. I missed doing the show. I mean, it was good to see you. I did see you in New Jersey, which was great.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I got to see you. You know, we got to hang out, man. Me and Brian are starting some big things that we're not going to talk about yet, but we got some things in the works that are happening. Big up to what's the name of the place? Whiskey
Dicks?
Nah, Ricky Dicks.
Little Dicks? Whiskey George's, Gin Ricky's.
Nah, man.
Little Hickey.
Why you fucking with me, man?
Big Nicky. Little Nicky.
I don't even know. Nicky. You could be right on all of those.
Little Petey, Big Petey.
Big up to the Whiskey Hideaway in Staten Island, man, for having me out there. The Whiskey Hideaway for having me out there on Thursday. I was there Thursday. It was a great show. I've been there twice. Both shows were dope. So if you're in Staten Island and you hear that I'm coming out again over the Whiskey Hideaway, come check us out, man. It's always a popping show out there.
You did that with the Rev recently?
Or was with Bob Levy, man. Okay. Bob Levy and Susie, who's been on our show, and Ray, who's also been on our show. The only one who hasn't been on this show is Bob Levy. And I was talking to him about getting him on, so he'll be on shortly.
Very nice.
Yeah, man. All right, man. I'm ready to go. Let's see how this dude's weed is. You know, it's one of the perks. Every now and then, people throw you some weed. Every now and then, somebody will pay for a dinner or something or breakfast.
At what point would you stop accepting the weed? You think there's a point where you're too famous, where you're like, maybe I shouldn't take this from just some random person?
Depends on what it smells like.
You think so?
This shit smelled really good. Somebody else also offered me weed today too. I didn't take it.
Oh, okay. What were the circumstances behind that?
He was a little shady, and also the weed just didn't look good.
Okay. Was he offering to sell it to you, or are you just going to give it to you?
Nah, he was gonna give it to me as a sample, but I was like, don't even bother, dude.
Sample. Okay.
Yeah,
Because the sample with the intent to sell, is that what this was also?
it was a sample with the intent of hoping I would come back because he's from Atlantic City, but it wasn't gonna happen with the trees he had.
Right.
You know, and also if you don't got it in a nice little bag nowadays, you know, get out of here with those regular bags nowadays. You got to put it in something. Show some effort. I'm getting shit out here.
They just buy those at the gas station, right? Those bags.
Yeah. That's not whatever the fuck it's in there. You know,
it's just a nice bag.
And it says it's 3.5. I doubt there's an eighth in there. I don't think he gave me an eighth. This is sour diesel. I doubt it's sour diesel.
Or
yeah, I doubt that's sour diesel, but it is a nice package. You know, look at that. The packaging, it's nice.
Very nice.
Now listen, you go the extra effort, it goes a long way. I don't think this is sour diesel, though. Not at all. Didn't break up like sour. Hope there's no fentanyl in this week.
Oh, dude. I was just perusing the articles, and over like the last month, they got like a couple pounds of fentanyl just in the Tenderloin section of San Francisco. They confiscated.
Really?
And it's that xylazine shit is what I'm hearing about now, dude. That's what's out there on the streets. And that's
xylazine. Never even heard of it, man.
You're killing people. It's like the step up from fentanyl.
There's a step up from fentanyl.
Well, it just does something. I think it slowers your heart rate down a little bit. So it's not necessarily an opiate high, but it comes in combination with it. Okay. You know.
Well, we're already starting on
starting
this podcast on a positive conversation.
Like, if you're gonna have maybe a nice peanut butter and jelly sandwich, maybe some Cheez-Its or potato chips and a glass of Coke to an accompaniment. That's what xylazine is.
Okay. Well, look,
potato chips and a glass of Coca-Cola.
I know a lot of things have gone on since we've been away for a week. It doesn't take long for things to start popping off nowadays. You know, every other day something's going off. So I have a feeling that this conversation is eventually going to turn somewhat deep, not necessarily educational, somewhat deep between us, of course, right? So before we do that, man, you know, I actually would like to start off with a little something to uplift our listeners and our viewers. I sent you something just now on Instagram, man. And let's start off with something like just to lift us up, you know?
I like that.
Something to feel good about,
raise
right?
Our spirits.
Raise our spirits, man. You know, we did it, I think, the week before last. So let's do it again. I want to start this because I know we get down a lot. I want to give something that brings people up. Here we go.
Oh.
There you go, man. Get it in. What happened? What happened, man? You're killing the inspirational part. It stopped. You stopped. You're frozen. What's going on here, dude? Your internet again. This is what happens when you go live, people. You know, I don't even think he knows that he's frozen, to be honest. He looks happy, doesn't he? Look at him. He looks happy. I don't know if I'm the one that's frozen or he's the one that's frozen, but I'm going to go off my instinct and say he's the one that's frozen because I still see me moving. Let me give him a call and see if he realizes what's going on. Let's see. Let's give Brian a call. See if he realizes that he's frozen. This is what happens when you go live. It's fun, but, you know, you're playing without a net. You know?
Bro, I think my power just flickered, dog.
Yeah, you're frozen completely, dude.
Yeah, no, the whole power of my apartment just flickered.
Oh, well, is it back on?
Yeah, it's on, yeah.
All right.
It just flickered. That was weird.
Little power surge?
I guess.
It happens.
It was weird. I didn't really, lose you, but the lights just went on and off real quick.
All right, well, are we still on or did we lose the whole link? Because I see me. And it says I'm still live. So I don't know.
I don't have internet, dog.
Is it one of those things, dude? Are we having problems?
I don't know my internet just went.
Is our show that good that they're trying to stop us from talking now?
We're just showing cat video, bro.
I don't know if we're still live. Like I said, man, I see live. It's now 11 minutes, but I'm
Yeah, I have
wrong.
no idea. I'm just checking all my cords and shit to make sure nothing crazy happens.
Well, I mean, your voice is on live with me. I got you on speaker.
Oh, hey, friends. Hopefully we're still doing the show.
I don't know. It looks like we are. I mean, like I said, the time's still ticking in the corner. I can't see comments. Only you can. So I don't know if someone's telling me anything. I can't see comments unless you bring them up. I'll be looking on your end. This is the way you deal with technical difficulties. Listen, if you're looking to check me out, man, you can catch me every Monday on the JoJo and Scotty show on 107.5. And check me out every morning on the JoJo and Scotty show doing Conspiracy Mondays. And every Monday midnight, I'm in New York City. You can check me out over there at the Grizzly Pear for the Not Quite Tuesday midnight show. And that's every Monday. And other than that, go to acjokes.com and check out when I'm there. And if you really want to see when I'm in your neighborhood, follow me at Gary G. Garcia on Instagram, Facebook, whatever. How are we looking over there?
Good. I got nothing. I got no internet.
You got no internet?
I got no internet, bro.
I think it's safe to say I'm probably not live if you're down.
No, definitely not.
Yeah, right? Because you're the one that was hosting it. Even though it still says live in the corner. So maybe I am, maybe I'm not. So I just exit out.
I don't know. Hold on. Oh, no, you're on there, bro.
Oh, I'm on there. Hey, people, we're still here. Well, at least you kept the pretty one. You know, I feel like I'm looking good, man. Once again, shout out to my son-in-law. I think he's got my face looking so much younger, man. Look at that, man.
Oh, it's the cream, right?
Yeah, man. That fucking the fucked up shit is now it's going low. So when I run out of it, man, what the fuck am I now? He's gonna have me buying all this expensive cream shit just to keep my face pretty. You know, and I wasn't that pretty to begin with. So it's like, what am I fighting for?
You're pretty, bro.
I'm just happy that the blue, like my eyes, under my eyes used to be all blue and like fucking, you could tell that I wasn't sleeping. I don't feel like you can tell I only had like 4 hours of sleep today. I feel like I'm wearing it.
Use the word haggard to describe you.
Do I look haggard? I don't think I look haggard today. I got to get my eyebrows in check, though. I'll tell you that, man. My eyebrows are just.
I know. Me too. I got to go get mine.
Well, you get the unibrow. I don't get a unibrow, but my shits be so long they go in my eyes, dog. Do you know how long a hair got to be to go from here to here into my eye? I don't even need like tweezers. I could just grab them and pop them right out. It's fucking horrible. You know. I'm feeling a little lonely without you, though, Brian. It's not the same without you here, man.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna start.
I can imagine that. I'm trying. I'm doing everything I can over here. I'm rebuilding some internets. Trying to come in from a different location. There's a big kerfluffle going on here, Jay.
There's a what?
There's a big kerfluffle.
A big kerfluffle?
Yeah, kerfluffle.
What the fuck does that mean?
It's like everything's fucked up.
Okay, then why don't you just say that?
I don't know.
Why use these new words that sound so fucking stupid? That's another thing. That's another problem I got with these new words right now. Why do they all got to sound so fucking stupid? Can't we get like good words? And don't ask me what words are good. I mean, I just know that, you know, like these new words sound stupid. The word you just said right now, I wouldn't even want to repeat it. You know? Fucking corny shit. Everything's always got to be corny.
Corny?
Yeah, I feel like the new words are all so fucking dumb.
Oh, you think so?
I think so, man. I like the old ones better. Every time they change a word to try to make it sound less offensive, to me, it sounds more offensive. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always feel like the new word don't sound better than the old word, dog. The old word is what it was. Just leave it what it is. You know, why do people have to put extra weight on shit? You know what I'm saying? Oh, he hung up. Does that mean he's coming back? Or did his phone go dead too? You know, Curious minds want to know. Look at this fucking eyebrow. It's ridiculous. Curious minds want to know. Did Brian just hang up or did he fucking go dead? Let's see. Maybe his phone and everything went dead, people. I don't know. You know, we go away for 1 week and he forgets how to run a show. You know, but this is live, baby. This is going without a net. What's up?
Can you let me in or no?
Can I let you in? I don't think I could let you in.
Yeah.
How do I let you in? Let me see. Nah, it says only you could let me in, dog. You're the one running the show, man.
Damn, dude.
It says having issues.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Stormy's with us. Now I can see the comments. Stormy's with us. Stormy, we're getting our shit together, Stormy. It's a little there you go. There you go. He's back. He's back, and he's back in 2 places. What's going on here, man? What's going on here, dog? We got you on as a guest. There's all types of shit, man. It's a good thing I'm not tripping tonight. You look real freaky in that one, man. Welcome back. And you're already frozen again, dog. Your internet really sucks.
Yeah, dude. It just dropped.
Yeah, it's always yours too, man. Not mine. And I got shitty internet. You know, it's crazy because it's supposed to be getting better, right? 5G now, it's supposed to be getting better. It's not better. Am I the only one that has like all these crazy problems now? Like I don't even use my fucking I don't even like sign up when I come into my house to use my Wi-Fi because the Wi-Fi sucks in my house.
Apparently it doesn't mind also. Would you like to get back to the video we were watching?
Oh yeah, let's get back to the video.
Do you want me to start it from the top?
Please do. Start it from the top. I'm trying to make people feel good, baby. You know that's what I love to do. Make people feel good. And I find this one to be very inspirational. There you go. Get that workout. Train. Getting in that training. Ooh, pull-ups. Cats are amazing, dog. Look at them pulling up. Ooh. Oh. Take that.
They're bullies, bro. Bullies. They're nothing but bullies.
Oh.
They're nothing but bullies, dude. These poor dogs are just trying to play, and these cats are just causing a fucking ruckus.
Cats are the best, dog. Them cats trained, man. They put in the work. They're not taking it no more, son. We all need to be more like the cats. I see the dogs as the government in that video. And we are the cats. Little inspirational video right there. Don't let nobody smack you down, man. No matter how little you are, man. Just get in there. You know what I'm saying? Put in the effort. Work hard. And start scratching the fuck out of motherfuckers.
Oh, yeah, Mr. Boots doesn't like that, man. He's coming over here for comfort.
Yeah, well, you know, Mr. Boots, you know, I like Mr. Boots.
He's a good
I'm
dog.
not gonna say nothing. I like dogs, you know, but they're not as ill as cats. Let's keep it real.
I mean, it is pretty cool what cats can do.
Cats are like fucking ninjas.
Yeah.
They're like fucking ninjas, dog. They can run up shit, flip. I love it. Dude, are you about to have a blackout on this? Did San Francisco just lose all their energy?
Did you see the lights flickering?
Yeah, I see it going on, man. And you're in San Francisco.
And now the dog's freaking out, bro. So I'm wondering, like, what's going on outside?
Something's about to happen out there, dog.
Oh, bro, don't do this to me. What's wrong, Mr. Boots?
That's a sign, dude. That's a sign, man. You guys are probably about to get hit with something.
Stop, bro. I'm home alone. Christina is not here, and I'm
Thank
scared.
God she's safe.
Yeah, well, I'm scared.
You should be, dude. The lights are flickering. You either got like a demon or something's about to pop off in the house, you know, in the neighborhood, man. And the dog senses it.
Well, I would like to change course, and
it's fucked up. You don't speak dog. Because, like, he's probably trying to tell you something and you don't even know what the fuck he's saying. He's probably not even bothering to bark because every time he barks, you tell him, shut up, shut up.
What is it, Mr. Booth? Is everything okay? Can you sit
You
down?
don't want to know.
Yeah, lay down a little, buddy. I don't think so, Brian. All right, so there was something that happened exciting for me last weekend. I got to see Seinfeld live in Atlantic City.
Okay, how was that?
He is so good, dude.
Good. All right.
He is so good.
Cool.
It's like, what's amazing to me is knowing how he writes and he chooses every single word. To hear him do an hour of that, you know, like he picks every single word he says, you know.
Yeah.
It's all it's a complete script.
Yeah, he's very fucking good at writing.
It's crazy, dude.
Yeah. I didn't like his last special that he did on Netflix.
No.
No, I didn't care for it. I didn't hate it, but I just didn't care for it. So I was very interested to see, you know, what the outcome of that was going to be.
Here's the thing with Seinfeld, right? I love his style of joke writing. I love his take on things, but you're not really ever going to get anything from him that's like a deep message, you know? His message is like, don't take yourself so seriously, and that's really all of his stuff, you know?
Yeah, no, I love Seinfeld, man. I'm not
same. I'm not dissing him either, but now I feel like what resonates with me more of a message is what I'm looking for. And what I'm listening to. And that's probably partially your fault.
I hope.
It is. It definitely is. Yeah, it definitely is.
I like to, you know, think I have something to do with that if it works for the betterment of you.
Yeah, it does, man. You know, I want like a little something more than just observation.
I mean, but sometimes it's good to turn your brain off and just laugh at the stupid things of life.
And man, I caught myself a couple times just like he had a premise, and I won't give away the joke, but the premise was showing somebody something on your phone. Like I'm like, hey Gary, take a look at this video on my phone, or take a look at this picture.
Yeah.
And then everything that comes with that. But dude, he did like 5 or 7 minutes on that. And I was blown away that he just did off of that one little premise. He got that much material out of it. It was nuts.
He's an amazing writer. There's a reason why he has done what he's done.
Yeah.
So big up to Jerry, man, for entertaining Brian this weekend, man. We appreciate you. I love that one, yo. I can't help it. I love that one, man. All right, so you sent me a thing. What's going on in Jersey, dude? What do I need to know? I'm out here. Am I in danger? What's going on in Jersey? We know San Francisco's fucking rotten and completely deteriorating. What's going on in Jersey, man? How are we faring out here?
Okay, so I heard this on the news the other day as I was going to the airport. So apparently there has been a site that was discovered on Marl Road in Howell. And I'll pull up the article so we can kind of just read through it together. But this is up in like the Monmouth County area.
Okay.
So
how far is that from me?
About an hour and a half up the turnpike or up the parkway.
So, all right. So it's kind of close.
Yeah. I mean, nothing in Jersey is more than 2.5 hours away.
Yeah. All right. So let's see what happened here. What's going on?
The EPA is assuring residents here and in Farmingdale that there has not been, nor is there currently a need for evacuations as a result of its cleanup of a Marl Road toxic cleanup site, according to the weekly online update. It says the federal EPA is making significant progress in categorizing the materials found in the 200 to 300 drums and hundreds of small bottles and paint cans and other containers at the former Compounders Inc. site at 15 Marl Road. The EPA has been assessing the site since April, assessing and addressing drums and containers of potentially hazardous materials. Yeah, I'm trying to find.
So what happened? There was some sort of chemical spill. Is that what it is?
Well, yeah, and that's what I'm trying. That's what I'm. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I'm trying to find the background. Here you go. Got it up. Boom. Here we go. So Howell Township firefighters were dispatched to 15 Marl Road to perform investigation after calls of reporting smoke on February 9th. Upon arriving, there was burning of materials in an old still, which there was a door that had been cut, and firefighters put out the fire. Upon seeing the condition of the site, they smelled like chemical odors and called like hazmat. And then hazmat came out and found 55-gallon drums and smaller quantities of other various containers. There's spills on the ground, open drums, et cetera, et cetera. So it's just an old site that they just had shit that was on. The Compounders Inc. for decades manufactured a number of chemical compounds, most likely for using glues and adhesives. It appears at some point the company moved on to manufacturing asphalts. So the company stopped production in 2019 and sold its stock, but not the property. So they just had all this shit sitting on the land.
Oh, and they just left it there. They're lucky a bunch of white kids didn't come by and try to smoke it. Or sniff it, huff it.
I mean, they're probably over there now, dude.
So now that happened February 9th. When did that article come out?
April 24th. Well, so I heard about it because I heard about it on the news, and they were saying that I think some stuff escalated and there were some like explosions and stuff over there. So they were like going over there to like put stuff out.
I find it crazy that I'm in Jersey and I never even heard that shit. But I'm hearing about all this other bullshit that they want us to hear about, but I'm not hearing about a toxic spill an hour away from me. How convenient. You know. That's 10. Hey, what's up, Lauren? That's 10 minutes from Lauren. Yeah, look at that. See that, man? Had you not been watching this, you would not know that there was a toxic spill 10 minutes away from you. Not even a spill, a fire that I guess made the drums explode and kinds of shit like that.
It's crazy, dude.
And here's the thing, man. You go on social. I mean, you go on the media and they don't talk about none of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm in Jersey. I didn't hear none of this shit. I'm finding this out, through you on this bullshit podcast. That's where I'm getting this information for the first time. I find that to be insane. Luckily for me, I don't feel like toxins really get to me. My body's just filled with them. So I feel like I'm safe.
You want to watch a video about it?
Sure. If we got some video, let's put some video up there, man.
Notice. This is because EPA crews are intensely working at a former industrial plant. More specifically, they want to know what is inside these barrels right here. This is a site in Farmingdale near the border with Howell. The plant's shut down, but the barrels stuck around. Now it's not clear how safe it is to even move them. Brian Thompson has the story.
Boy. Cooking up that crickety crack.
Now, this sound will permeate the air at this
a meth lab
in Farmingdale, along with smells from more than 400 rusting, abandoned drums. For decades, chemicals were mixed for various customers here, one nearby resident telling me.
I remember when my children were younger, we were coming home from school, lunchtime, and we saw the lids exploding in the air.
All of which is still possible here because no one knows for sure what chemicals are still on this site. It was just 2 months ago that the new owner was burning some barrels in this old incinerator on the property. The fumes and particulate pollution drifting into nearby neighborhoods, alarming first responders who rushed to put the fire out. The EPA rushed
Somebody was burning it,
dude. Removal team, which is now well into the first stage of testing and segregating the chemicals very deliberately and carefully, one barrel at a time. When I asked about those explosions,
doesn't like they're doing it really extra carefully, to be honest.
Does that surprise you to hear that at a site like this? Again, it depends. That's.
I mean, how carefully can they do it, dog?
I'm interested to hear what that does. It surprise you?
You want to hear?
Yeah, let's check out if it surprises him. I want to know if it surprises him.
Surprise you to hear that at a site like this? Again, it depends. You're basically proving the reason why we're taking our time with this.
And it's not just these stacks of corroding barrels.
I'm sorry, did he answer that?
Before they can.
That's
one barrel at a time. When I asked about those exploding lids 40 years ago.
Does that surprise you to hear that at a site like this? Again, it depends. You're basically proving the reason why we're taking our time with this.
He's like, nah, I got no idea. But that 40 years ago, the 40 years ago, now that you mention it, is kind of interesting. Now that someone said that was exploding 40 years ago, we're gonna be real careful with this shit because who knows what it is.
But I'm bugging, right? Like, because he didn't answer the question. Because the question was simply, does it surprise you? that something like this, and he's like, that was his answer, man. It's like, is Biden contagious?
Look at him, dog. You know this guy isn't a
That
Biden
dude
fan,
don't
bro.
know shit.
He's not a Biden fan.
No, I'm wondering. I'm not
bro.
saying that. I'm wondering if he's contagious. You don't have to be a fan to catch something. I don't think anybody out there was a fan of COVID and they were catching it left and right. You know.
Again, it depends. That's you're basically proving the reason why we're taking our time with this.
And
I got hairy legs. I got hairy legs. And when the cans exploded, you know, the kids would come and rub on my legs. What the fuck, man? What is it that people can't answer questions anymore? You notice that? Like I watch I watch Jean Pierre all the time, right? Jean Pierre, whatever her name is.
Jean Paul.
Jean Pierre,
Okay.
the White House,
yeah, the press secretary.
I don't think in the whole time that she's been press secretary has she answered one question. I haven't ever like watched that. They do it every day, and I've never heard her answer one question. Never give just an answer.
Well, your boy Joey said he's putting his hat in the ring for 2024.
Who's that?
Joey B.
Who's
Joe
Joey
Biden,
B?
dog.
Oh, Joey B. Yo, fucking the Kennedy dude. The Kennedy dude is running. Junior or some shit. I forgot his name, but he put his hat into the ring and supposedly he got like 14 points and shit on the first day of announcing it.
Wow. So who is
there's a new Biden option. That's a new option, man. He has a name. You know, it's one of the most I would have to say it's pretty it has to be pretty corrupt. I mean, the Kennedys, man. You know.
Could you imagine if we had another Kennedy as president, dude? This podcast would be great, dog.
I mean, I think no matter at this particular time, no matter who gets in, there's gonna be nothing but material. I mean,
dude, check out the BBC, bro, how they're covering.
I mean, if Biden gets in, then we're in trouble, I think.
All right, so this is
Robert Kennedy Jr. This
is an article about U.S. presidential election, Democrats taking on Joe Biden. This is from 1 day ago, right?
Well, where are we getting this information from?
This is from the BBC.
Oh, the BBC. Okay.
Joe Biden has launched his re-election campaign with a video in which he says the country faces a pivotal moment in the 2024 vote. The Democratic Party still need convincing he is the best candidate. So they're going through these other candidates. Marianne Williamson, I'm not sure who this is. Do you know her?
No, but let me just say something right off the bat. The fact that the current president is a Democrat and they're not just jumping behind him, doesn't that say right off the bat they don't think he's doing a good job? So like they'll get on TV and say they think he's doing a good job, but then you got all these people running against him. Then obviously y'all don't think he's doing a good job. Otherwise, you'd all be behind him and he would be the one that's running. I mean, when Trump ran again, did he even have anybody going against him for the second time around? Did he have to go through? I think the road was clear, wasn't it? Didn't they all just back him for the second time?
No, I don't think so, dude.
Yeah, he had to get the nomination again.
I
don't remember any of that, to be honest. I just don't remember him like the first time when he became president. I don't remember him going up against a bunch of Republicans the second time. Excuse me, people, I gotta blow my.
Trump. Yeah, they had primaries.
They did the second time?
Yeah, but he won 93%.
Oh, that was easy. All right, that's probably why I don't remember them.
Yeah.
You know. Not to say I remember the Democratic primaries either. Because I didn't fucking care. You know, I'm mad that I care. I'm mad that I know a lot of these people. Let's see what's going on right there that you was bringing up in that article.
This one?
Let's try to stay focused. Yeah.
Okay.
I go all over the place. You know me.
All right. So we have Marianne Williamson, and then we got RFK Jr. Now, this is the thing that I thought was interesting. Anti-V activist RFK has filed paperwork to run for the White House and will launch his campaign later in April. That's how they started, dog.
Yeah. That's how they started. The nephew of President John F. Kennedy.
And the son of slain U.S. Attorney General Bobby Kennedy. He's at least the 12th member of the Kennedy dynasty to run for political office. The longtime environmental lawyer, once won plaudits for campaigning on issues such as clean water, including working to clean up the Hudson River in New York.
Yeah, all right. He did a great job.
Yeah. But Mr. Kennedy has been publicly shunned by much of his family over what they call his tragically wrong conspiracy theories about the V. Mr. Kennedy's V skepticism long predated COVID-19, but he found a new audience during the pandemic when revenues to the anti-V nonprofit he founded in 2011 doubled. And that's all we got so far.
That's all we got. Well, I mean, I think the name alone is going to carry some weight. You know, my boy already told me he'd vote for him. You know, the name alone carries weight.
I wonder what the polls are like for Mr. Donald right now.
Good question. I don't know. But you know what I was thinking the other day? What happened to Kanye, man? Like, where is he? Anybody seen this man?
I've seen some articles about him and his new lady have been out on the town.
Okay. Because I just kind of noticed that he's just been gone. You know, he was talking, stirring up a lot of things. Put on some weight. He looks a little chunkier.
They went to the Cheesecake Factory. They're the Cheesecake Factory, him and his girl.
Okay, I mean...
Allegedly.
Yeah, I mean, where's the picture of him and his girl at the Cheesecake Factory? That's not the picture from him at the Cheesecake Factory. I've seen that picture a bunch of times. Anybody know where Ye's at, man? Let me know. If anybody's seen him. All right, let me know. I'm starting to get a little worried about him. You know, we just haven't heard nothing from him. I don't know if I'm the only one that finds that odd. You know what I'm saying? He's running again for president. Is that what you're going to say? You're lying. You're lying. You're giving false information.
No, this is from April 26, 2023. That's today, right?
Kanye West presidential campaign moves from
Cody to Casper. Until now, Kanye was using the address for a former property in Cody, Wyoming as his presidential campaign headquarters. Or on March 3rd, West, who legally changed his name to Ye, filed a statement of organization listing 312, whatever, Casper, Wyoming as his campaign address. The bank is listed as the First Bank of Wyoming and Cody.
It's like his nearly 4,000 acre ranch in the market. Yeah, I didn't know he was running.
Neither did I.
I had no clue. Has he announced it? I don't think he announced it. I don't know. Fucking yay. Okay. Well, we'll see. He doesn't stand a chance. Like, I don't even get why some people run that don't stand a chance. Give me the good things that come out of it.
They probably think they can, right?
I mean, I don't know.
You think this has a shot, or you think Trumpy's gonna get it all the way through?
You think who has a shot?
DeSantis.
I don't know, man. I think the smartest thing for DeSantis would be, and I don't really know, just my opinion, would be to, run with Trump. Because I know that if he took Trump's back and ran with him as vice president, then that would almost guarantee Trump backing him the next 4 years to be the next president.
Maybe not though, dude.
I don't know, man.
Maybe not, dude. Yo, he destroyed Pence, bro. Pence was his VP.
That's because Pence went against him.
I know, that's what I'm saying, so it's not a guarantee.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It is if he stays loyal.
Yeah.
Whatever that is. Whatever loyal is in that game. I find it fucking crazy, man.
Dude, can you imagine the kind of favors you get asked?
As what, president?
Yeah, dude. Or anything in office, bro. Even like a city official. Like the kind of shit you get hip to.
I don't know, man. I would never want to be in that
sludge.
Game. I wouldn't want to be in that game, man. I don't know. I think the only people, the truth is, I think the only people you should put in those situations are people who don't want to do it, but are capable of doing it. I don't want to do it, and I'm not capable of doing it, so I'm not putting me up for nomination.
No one's gonna argue with you there, dog.
Yeah, but there's people who are capable of that shit and don't want to do it. Those are the people that you should get to do it.
True.
You know, you should be able to force a motherfucker. I mean, like, I don't know why anyone would pick Biden, because the truth of the matter is he's not going to be around long enough to have to deal with any of his decisions.
Yeah, I think it said it'll be 86.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like he's not going to, like, he doesn't care. What does he care? He's in his 80s.
Yeah, dude.
Pardon me. You know what I'm saying? Like, once you're in
absolutely.
your 80s, you know, yeah, do what you want to do.
He'd be 86, I think, by the time the next term is over.
That's what I'm saying. Does he really have to deal with the consequences of the
That's
decisions
so
he made?
old.
You know,
Who do you think the oldest president was?
like, how long was the Vietnam War?
How long was the Vietnam War?
Yeah, how long was that war?
Went from 54 to 75.
54, 64.
But
So
America was in
20
it for 8 years.
All right, but the war itself was 21 years. Okay. So, like, if he puts us into a war that lasts 10 years, 15 years, you think he gives a shit? He ain't going to be around that long. And you froze. This kid just, you know, there's probably a hurricane over there for all we know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. But yeah, I don't think he's gonna have to deal with any of the repercussions of any of the things that he decides. It's one of the good things of being old. You know what I'm saying? You could fuck up and just be like, who cares? I'm old. You know, once again, he looks happy, right? Doesn't he look happy? Let's see what's going on here. All right, look at the comments. It happens. I have tech difficulties on live shows all the time. It makes it interesting. Thank you for understanding, Stormy. We appreciate that. And Lauren. Oh, she knew the lady that was on the
Hi, you've reached Brian Licata.
Brian's not picking up. I think Brian went dead. Who knows, man? Is anybody else worried? Should I be worried? Let's see. We'll try it again. I don't know. Should I be worried that he just went dead on us and now he's not picking up? What do you think could have happened? You know, it is San Francisco. You know, I think if yo,
Yeah, the power that in my block, dog.
oh, it's all out.
Yeah.
I was just about to say, man, you know, you're in San Francisco. If Jesus is coming today, he might start at San Francisco.
Yeah.
You know, it's a good place to start.
Let me call you back in a couple. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck's going on.
All right, man. But you know what? I'm going to close this out, though, because it seems like you're not going to be able to do this. All right.
What the fuck's going on?
Yeah, man. You know.
I'll call you back in a little bit.
All right, man. Listen, man. Obviously, Brian is having some sort of issues. So we're going to have to end this one a little bit early. I mean, the truth of the matter is we can't have it doing that through the whole show anyway. So we're going to end this one a little early. I'm a little upset. I wanted to hang out and talk a little longer, which is probably why I'm still babbling right now. But Stormy, I want to thank you for hanging out and coming back, man. Come back. We'll be back on Saturday with our next episode, and we'll fix whatever's going on over there, even if we have to move them into another state that actually has electricity. Stormy, thanks for listening. Lauren, thanks for commenting and listening. And whoever else was watching in the shadows, we appreciate you. Normally it goes on without a hitch, but once again, just like Stormy said, you get technical difficulties every now and then when you go live. So thank you guys for hanging out with us. Sorry things got a little screwed up today, and we'll be back Saturday around 12 o'clock. I think it's 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock Saturday, we'll be back. Follow me, Gary G. Garcia. Follow Brian T. Licata. And thanks for hanging out, man. Peace out, y'all.